So you guys know I've been on a journey to find an £80,000 smoker. I bought this Porsche Targa GTS, which looks incredible. Some of you loved it, some of you hated it. And on the journey, I actually bought this Range Rover Sport 4.4 V8. And you guys hated it. But since then, I've put a full urban carbon kit on it. I've put incredible 24-inch wheels that some of you love and a lot of you hate. But this is a journey all about my Range Rover Urban Carbon Sport. Not everything runs smoothly, even from my own car, not everything runs smoothly. No way. But there was one problem.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm with down on that.
The question is, do I go that with satin or do I go that with gloss? How are we getting on? I see my Range Rover's up in the air. No, I'm so glad you showed me those pictures now. In front of me, I've got my wheels. Delay on the bonnet and the exhaust. So now, first things first, the car looks okay, but you know me, I'm heavily linked to urban, so it would only be right to put a Range Rover body kit on my car. But before we head over there, I started off the modifying with my personal favorite, the steering wheel. Right, so the first modification to the Range Rover. I did say I'm not going to keep it standard, but this is something that I always like to change. That feels well light as well. Ready? So obviously inside the car I've got forged carbon and I've got like a grey white interior. Oh, look at that as well. The forged carbon paddles. I know it's a Range Rover, guys, and people can be like, you know, it's not a Lambo, Jan, and you're putting it in that sort of car, but I think the steering wheel really makes such a big difference. This cost me around £1,500 to £2,000. I can't remember the exact figure, but it was definitely worth it. Yeah, this is fully custom. It's one of one. They haven't done one like this before. But anyway, this is the first change for the Range Rover. Next up, it's the kit. So now that I've got the steering wheel, it was time to tackle the body kit. The standard one of the car is okay, but you know me, guys, I like things to look different and to stand out. So I'm putting the full urban body kit on the car. That means it's a replacement front bumper, side skirts, you've got a rear diffuser, you've got a top spoiler, a sports exhaust, it's got everything. But my favorite part is definitely the replacement bonnet, because that looks mean and chunky, and I like the car to sit really, really fat and wide. Right, let's get it into the workshop and get to work. With a specialist technician working on the car, it was time to select my choice of wheels. Urban have a vast range to choose from, which I've shortlisted down to 3 alloys that you'll see later in the video. However, I thought I'd ask the staff at Urban, what wheel would you put on the Sport?
If it was my personal choice, I'd go with a UV6.
UV6, in what colour?
Gloss, black.
UV1R satin black.
Yeah, I'm with down on that.
The flat face ones are a good one.
Okay, the flat C, that's me. And Lloydie?
Personal choice is UV6 and stealth grey.
Okay, but for me...
For you, I'd go UF7 with a carbon disc.
So after some thinking, I decided to go for a flat face style alloy. And I got 3 choices here to choose from. So really it's going to be one of these 3 wheels.
These 3
in my opinion.
These 3 are all flat face.
I think it's got to be a flat face. I think just because it's different, it's new. I think a silver would look quite cool.
Big, isn't it?
Proper wheel.
Right, you've got this little sock that goes on it. Ready?
Ready. Oh.
See, the cuts on that are amazing.
That's a good wheel, that.
For me, that's...
It looks tiny compared to that, but obviously...
Exactly the same size.
Missing a tyre.
Okay, oh, cheers for that. So this is a UV8, right? And this one here is a...
UV7?
A UV7. So this is the one that me and Lloyd... Sorry, this is the one that you think I should put on the car, and the other one me and Lloyd think we should put on the car.
It's got similar cuts, so it's got family resemblance to the new Kim K wheel. Obviously that's full face, this isn't. It's got some real aggressive cuts on the outside. Will be a pain if you need to refurb it because it's got ledges just here, so it'll have to be rebuilt.
Okay. That looks better than that.
It does look smart with the carbon on.
I just think that when it's bolted up to the car, it won't look like that. I don't know.
There are the 3 wheels. So it's going to be one of these 3 wheels, for sure. I know there's going to be people watching this saying, silver, go silver. Silver, silver, silver. That doesn't even look black. That looks like an off, it's like a grey satin. So that only comes in satin, that only comes in gloss, and this only comes in silver, is what you're saying, unless we paint it inside.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so the question is, do I go that with satin or do I go that with gloss?
If you're going for carbon, definitely gloss. I like that look. That does work. Gloss and carbon.
Yeah.
Everything gloss on the car.
But the silver would look cool. Let's quickly go look at that Range Rover. What do we think? That looks cool, doesn't it? I think the gloss with the carbon in the centre, and I could leave my car gloss initially, or do I wrap it satin black and just have that wheel really standing out? This is the problem with having too many choices. It's harder to make a final decision. I needed to see it on a car, and Simon was very good at helping me decide. So what's that? Is that the
UV7.
So that's the UV7 in silver.
UV6s, smoked.
Nah, I don't like them at all. So that's
UV1R.
So that's what you've got in gold. Nah, no way. No, I'm so glad you showed me those pictures now. It's that's the wheel. That's the wheel I'm going for, unless you guys tell me any different, but yeah, that's the wheel. And that's it, guys. My mind was made up. These should stand out and make a subtle statement that I want for my Range Rover Sport. Exciting times, exciting times. And in front of me, I've got my wheels. Look at that. So that is going to be my wheel. Let's go see Mike and John. How are we getting on? I see my Range Rover's up in the air.
In pieces.
In pieces, front bumper's off. I see the wheels are there.
Yeah, wheels are there, and we've got carbon discs on them.
But there was one problem. So we've got a delay on the bonnet.
We have, yeah.
Yeah, not everything runs smoothly. Even for my own car, not everything runs smoothly. So we've got a delay on the bonnet and the exhaust.
No, don't worry about that.
No? Right, they're like the senior boys. They run the day-to-day show in the workshop and the wrap bay, and I trust. The boys stayed true to their word, the wheels were on and it looked great. The bonnet arrived and it was ready for fitment. So literally, it is literally bonnet.
Bonnet, exhaust diffuser.
Exhaust diffuser, letters on the rear. It wouldn't be an urban kit without the little touches. And the final piece of the puzzle was ready to go in, the custom chunky carbon steering wheel. There it is, fully loaded urban Range Rover Sport. It's a 4.4 V8 first edition, dripped in carbon. I think these wheels are incredible, and that is why I chose them.
They're Marmite, flat face wheels. They're very rare in the UK. Not many people go for it. They're big in the States still, and we're trying to bring them over. I love them, but what I do love about the flat face is that we can add this carbon aero disc. They just look right for the car.
It really finishes the car. The car's on links as well, so it's low. It's got the arches, it's got the replacement front bumper, the replacement hood, the side sills, the side steps, the top spoiler, the rear diffuser, and the sports exhaust. But while we're here, should we go look at the other one?
Do we have to?
My Revuelto is done. This is my new colour out alongside Avery. So it's Avery Supreme wrapping film, partnership with Yiannimize. There's 4 colours. There's the pink, there's the purple, there's the grey, and there is the red, the bright red. But for now, I've done it pink for my daughter. I love this. What do you think?
I prefer it from the inside looking out, if I'm honest with you. Look, I get it. It's not my cup of tea, but, you know, I get it.
Well, listen, there it is in pink in all its glory. There is my Range Rover Sport, and we're going to run these down the runway. Hope you enjoy the video.
Such a love girl, I'll be
So you guys wanted part 2. Finally, we can reveal what car Chunks owns.
But you chose a great colour.
Great colour.
There's your car there. Glass. That's it.
All
right.